Paul sets up the technology, so that might be your last bit of help to us, Pat. With the technology might call you to front to help us. I'm just going to say a few words, and I think Paul's got some slides he wants to go through as well, Pat. So, one slide, okay.
Just one, no. Talk through the rest.
I think for me, Pat, obviously you've been here sort of 46 years, we were talking earlier on, weren't we? And absolutely fabulous length of service, and I'd just like to thank you on behalf of the business and all of us really for your hard work, dedication, commitment. Absolutely fabulous. And you know, oh, there's a few more people coming in. Hurry up, guys! I'm just mid. I'm just in full flow there. I think as well as that, Pat, is the legacy that you leave behind. You know, some real achievements over those years. And I'm sure, you know, the guys, as they talk through some of those, but certainly, you know, kind of rebuilding the factory, sort of in the late 80s and 90s, and lots of different projects, and none more so than wrestling with the new wrapping leg we've got in K2.
My presentation?
Only. Well, as soon as I saw you still tapping away on your computer, nobody's seen your presentation. So yeah, you know, and just want to say thanks for that. Something you should be really proud of as you walk away from the building today. And I think for me, and I'm sure everyone would agree, one of Pat's or one of the biggest compliments I can give Pat is the fact that, you know, his ability to kind of move with the times. I mean, 46 years is a hell of a long time, but Pat's ability to continue to kind of move with the times and be a key part of the management team through all those years is brilliant. So thank you very much, Pat, and obviously Helen's here as well, which is great. So I think you've been around about 6 years, Helen, but more importantly before that, probably kind of supporting Pat for all those years, as he's kind of been wrestling with lots of different projects and commissioning and everything else. And I know, you know, it's obviously really values your support in doing that. So thank you very much for that. So I'm going to hand over to Mr. Nolan here. He's got a few slides. But again, Pat, thanks, well done, and be proud of what you've achieved.
When I say a few slides, it's generally me talking, to be honest. So there is one thing, but yeah, I mean, I've been here, 17 months now, and through the 17 months, Pat's helped me tremendously. And especially, as Matt just said, recently through getting leg 3 up and running on K2 and helping me along with that, he was virtually dedicated down there, I think, for about a month. But over the years, from when he started and taking the factory through the various projects, putting K6 in, I think, K1 in, and 86 through the 80s, and then the rebuild in 94, I think it was. 89. Get them wrong. I never get them wrong. In 89. K2 install in 94, and the whole project. I mean, I've seen the pictures which Pat's got, which he's actually taught me through, and how the factory's developed from the cotton mill, effectively what it was, through to the factory it is today. And to be honest, most of the projects and most of the lines have benefited from Pat's input, if not all of it, especially the electrical panels and the electrical, if you like, competencies for site. I've never ever seen a site as good for electrical panels in my life. They're cleaner than my desk actually, and my office. They're probably the best I've ever seen. It's something that I'll probably take if I ever move on and implement it somewhere else. So from me personally though, helping me through the past 17 months, he's been absolutely brilliant. Getting used to the site, getting used to where everything was, and the amount of times I got lost, and he sort of helped me along the way. And he even just lost with the work I've got to do, and he's helped. It's been absolutely great, and I'd just like to thank him personally for that myself. So obviously he's been here, he's been working 46 years, he's been here 41.
No, 51 years this year.
Yeah.
And I did 5 years out at British Aerospace, so about 46 years with Royal Service.
Okay, well that doesn't help me next slide, because I put 41. Cheers for that. Anyway, so I'm really having a bad day. But the good thing is, Pat knows the numbers. Don't ask me. Good job, Dave's next to me. You might tell Dave. He'll hello. So, personally from myself, I'd like to say thank you and thanks for your help over the past 18 months. Now, I know Peter and a couple of other guys might want to say some words, but I'll just let you to come up, so shake your hands and say thank you. Give you a card. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Come on. Jason got some stuff as well, Jason. Want to come up and... You did have a bag? No. Oh, was that it? Oh, okay. Yeah.
This is for you, pal.
Thank you.
From everyone. And this.
Thank you.
And this. You might
Oh.
like it. Who knows?
Well, I'll open them before I go.
Go
Oh,
on.
good stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, lads.
And
Thank
this
you.
card. Don't know what anyone else wants to say. Anyone? Peter, no one? So,
Can I say?
yeah, of course you can.
It's just really to make up for your disaster.
Oh,
I'm still trying to work out what you were tapping about.
I'm not. It wasn't. But
Okay, just personally from me. So I'm only a young whippersnapper compared to. I've only been here 28 years, but during them 28 years, I've crossed paths through many different forms of whatever I was doing, and we've had lots of. We don't call them arguments. Let's call them heated, constructive discussions. And but there's one thing Pat's always done: he's kept this site safe and kept everybody in it safe. So, and he takes a lot of responsibility throughout them years of us not having major accidents. So, as much as he gave me grief constantly, whether it's hose pipes in the washroom or whatever it is, I'll get them back out by the way, guys. But you know, when someone says Pat's going, it feels like there's like a corner of the factory walking out. It's like you have to, you know, you get whiplash saying, what are you talking about? Pat's going. Pat never goes. Pat's always here. It's like that bit of the factory, it's like you turn up and there's a corner of the factory gone. So that's what it feels like. And so it's just really, you know, the enormity of it. You know, it's a big thing. And that's why there's so many people here. And it's just a big thank you from me, from the lessons of, you know, it took me a long time for you to realise that I'm always right. I appreciate, no, but the lessons you learned me.
I'll let you believe it.
But yeah, it's a big thank you from me and the production team. You know, as much as along the way, you know, it might have been a bit rough saying, you know, we've got to find a different way of doing things, but you know, it keeps us safe. You know, someone else has to do that now. You know, Christ, someone has to look after production now and keep us safe. Who's going to do that? Certainly not him. So, just a big thanks. I appreciate it. All
so
right.
just on it, the slide I was going to put up, which I've just doctored very quickly, is, you know what I mean? He's took that factory from being like that to what it is today. But I just thought to put a little picture up to remind everyone of why he's here and everyone's here. I thought you said that was your car. I think you're at the front, haven't you? So yeah, again, I'd just like to reiterate, it does, I know it's your last day, so, and Lee's right, it's a bit of a shock. I think it's going to be on Monday when that's gone, do you know what I mean? And I just hope you enjoy your retirement, and again, I'd just like to say thank you for the help you've given me. Okay?
Thank you for all those kind words. It's been a struggle today, but I've met some fantastic people working here, from engineering, production, all the disciplines. And what's made this factory great is the people. You know, we took it from a weaving shed making biscuits to the factory it is today. That's one hell of an achievement for everybody. For all the disciplines, whatever department you worked in, everybody worked as a team, and it was the people that made this place, that made Northern Fuse invest the money to build the new factory. And when I was walking around this morning, I was amazed at how many long-serving people there are here. I remember them coming as young lads, young lasses. I remember Lee, Michelle, he was always hanging around the monorail. And it's amazing to see them develop into parents, and in some cases grandparents, and some have got their children working here, and that's a fantastic. What that says about the business is you'd recommend it. You'd recommend people to come here and work here because of the quality of the people that they'll be working with. So I thank you all. I thank you all for being my friends and colleagues. I really appreciate it today. Thank you.
Great. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm glad to see you put a lot of effort in on the presentation.
I actually did. It's just a disaster
If you've
today.
got any problems with computers, my grandson Max was.
Cheers, boss.